Yes. So let's start with the topic. As the topic says, unemployment. What comes in your head when you talk about this topic?
Okay. So, in my point of view, it's being sometimes we see many people are not able to get job, that is called unemployment, and they are educated despite of being an educated person, they are not able to search their desirable job, so that is called unemployment.
Yes, absolutely. Do you think in country like India, unemployment is a big issue or it's a major concern?
Yes, I completely agree with your point. It's being a point of concern. If someone is not getting job, obviously they will be depressed at home. I think so. Personally, I would say
Hmm.
because one example I want to give here, that is of my husband. Although my husband completed his MBA. MBA. It's been so long, and he worked in Delhi for 8 to 9 years. And in the time of pandemic, we had to shift, and he had to left his job because of some family issue as well there. So at that moment, I was so depressed that what will be happen, what will we do for living now. So I was thinking a lot in my mind, but somewhere my husband was quite cleared in his mind that he always wanted to start a business. So I think somewhere it is a point of being depressed sometimes, because I felt that at that moment. It was short time of depression for me, but I don't know how many people, how many educated person are there, they are troubling through this, they are
Okay.
not being empowered somewhere. Yes.
I was saying that I read a quote which said, "It's don't be a job seeker, be a job provider," and that's what you depicted. That your partner had a clear conviction that he would start his own venture. So, whenever we start something new or start something of our own, maybe a business, it takes a lot of risk or courage to start something. So, I
Yes.
want to know from you, do you think jobs are safer option than that of becoming a business woman or a businessman?
Okay. I think risk is in both sides, but before I think in job as well there is also risk, and in business there is also risk. So but being a businessman, I think that is a great decision that if someone is going to take in their life, because if we are starting a business, that's mean we are also earning, and if we are capable to empower someone, so we can empower another person as well. So because of us, another people are also living their life happily, and they can also earn something. That's
Hmm.
mean we are empowering to another person. So I think it's a uh, great choice to reduce unemployment.
Okay, so if ever in life you get a chance to start your own business, would you ever do so?
Right now, I am helping to my husband, but I don't
You're
know in
helping
the
to your husband or you're helping your husband?
sorry. Right now, I am helping my husband, and in the future, maybe I don't know, but right now I'm not clear about myself that what will I do, to be very honest. But I want to help another person. I don't know how I will help, but I want to help. Definitely, I will help to another one. Maybe
And help can be
financially.
in different ways, not just by starting your business. You can help people in variety of ways, isn't it?
I'm saying to you that, right now I'm not clear about that, how I will help, but maybe for short time I can help them financially, or maybe with another thing.
Okay. Just for an instance, if you become a businesswoman, which business opportunity would be the best one? Would you like to go in? There are various companies, be it edtechs, then it comes to different organizations, maybe in food industry. So which industry you think you would be great at?
Okay, right now it's been so long that I'm cooking, and yes, I'm feeding to everyone in my family, and I am a good at in cooking. So I love to cook something. So I think whenever I will think about to start any business, so I think I will go for like a food business
Cloud
or
kitchens. Uh-huh. Yes, absolutely.
nowadays cloud kitchen has also came in our city as well, because it's a small city. We rarely take advantages of new things, right? In bigger city, people already know everything before us. So nowadays, I just heard the last week, someone told me that cloud kitchen option is also in our city. So I was thinking about that. It's a good option if someone has a mm, good interest in this thing, so they can start up like this.
Definitely. They say where there is a will, there is a way. So if you have talent, you can surely prove out to the world, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I've written something down in the chat box. Can you open it?
Yeah, sure. Hmm.
Hmm. Many people are unable to find job. Unable to find many people. Jobs.
Oh.
Plural,
Hmm.
isn't
Hmm.
it? Then,
Yes.
at that moment, have you ever noticed many a times when you want to say about the actual moment, you end up saying at that moment? But there are various
Hmm.
other ways to say that. Can you try? Can you give me some other ways to say this?
Let me try. uh, that time. Simple
Very
word.
good. Good
Hmm.
one. Still, we need to add diversity. If
During
every
that time.
good one, again, countable. Next, mhm. During that
Not
instance.
during that
Instance.
instance. Okay.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Any other thing is coming in your head? That point of time.
That point of time. Yes, I always say that time, at that time. Okay.
Mhm. At that time, at that point of time, during that time, or when such thing happened, I remember that.
I remember
If I
that.
talk about
Okay.
a particular moment, that time,
Hmm.
many other ways, just by saying at that moment, it may feel that, okay, you are just repeating the things up. So we can add different ways. Okay. There's nothing
Hmm.
wrong in saying at that moment. But now that
Hmm.
I've taken sessions, I feel there's a trend of using this word. So it's better we use different alternatives. Okay.
Hmm.
You were saying that in job there is a risk. There is risk in business. Now, can we couple the sentence in one go? There in business, risk is also there in jobs. If you want to couple the sentence, how would you
Okay,
do
okay,
that?
okay. Hmm. There is a risk. There is risk in both jobs. In both.
Risk
In
is
both.
attached to both jobs as well as business. Yes, you did a great job
Hmm.
by adding both as well as these kind of things will help you fill the gap, and that's why we say that connectors are required, right?
There is risk in job as well as in business. Okay. There is
Business
risk in
is
job as
both.
well as in business. Hmm.
Yes, definitely. Everything is risky. You can say we cannot consider jobs to be on the safer side. There's always a sense of security in jobs. The different kind of things can be used here. Now, can you pronounce this word for me?
Which one?
The next,
Capable.
capable. Capable.
Capable.
Hmm.
Capable. Okay.
Capable.
Capable.
Yes. Now, Cloud Kitchen has came in your town, in your city, or has
Hmm.
come.
Has come. Has come. Cloud
First
has
form.
come.
Yes,
Hmm.
we'll not use V2 here. Very good.
Hmm.
One simple thing. I don't know, again, you started in the middle, you were quite focused towards your eye contact. Again, now the eyes are moving somewhere in the middle. Please make sure you focus on the screen. Okay.
I'm sorry.
We
Okay.
need to develop this habit. Unless and until we say it to you, you won't remember that. Isn't
Hmm.
it?
Hmm.
So we'll have a full-fledged focus. Hmm. We'll do a short activity today. One bread. Jam is equal to just a moment, just a minute. Okay, I would ask
Mhm.
you a question and I want you to finish your answer in a minute. Okay,
Okay, I will try to do that.
so this would be a situational question. Okay, let's suppose you are a manager in a great MNC. Okay, and one of the employees is not working up to the mark. Means you've got to know that this person is quite reluctant towards work, is not punctual at all. Now you have to give a feedback to the person so that he or she can improve. So now you have
Mhm.
to act as a manager and tell me what kind of feedback would you give to that person.
Oh my god, it's difficult for me. Let me think about it. Okay, what should I give them? Like I will try to advise him that you should work this thing in a right way like this, and I will try to ask him that what are the problems that he or she is facing, if there anything, so they can tell me, and and after telling them these all advice or telling them everything, still they are procrastinating their work in the company. So I think at the last moment I will give them a warning that I can fire them.
Okay, time's out. All right. Now, do you think there can be something else that you could have said? And is there any other thought coming in your head? What else can be said in this question? Now the time is over. You have great time to think now.
No, right now actually hardly I thought about it.
But it was a great try, I must say. Good attempt. Fair one. Whenever you start by anything, remember we discussed that we should have a great opening. Paint a picture. It was a situational question. How would you? You can start by. I told you. I gave you a hint. You have to give feedback. You could have told about what feedback actually does, why feedbacks are essential for people to grow in life, be it constructive or destructive feedback, and then you could have said the pointers. At first, I would like to advise the person. I would empathize with the person. You wanted to say this, right? You would try to understand if there's any problem they are facing, if I could help them in that particular sense. Once
Mhm.
that is done, I would surely try to understand deeply their problems and try to console. After that, my final calling, even after giving a lot of feedbacks or suggestions, if they're not able to prove their work, then I would surely give them a warning, that I may fire them like this. The
Okay.
only thing is we could have given a description first. Rest all the points next. Great
Mhm.
opening. Then the one you gave me was a middle piece.
Mhm.
So finish it up. Great start. Great ending. Okay. So I think we need to practice some situational question answers. That's when we'll have a clarity of thoughts. Because
Mhm.
proper
Okay.
conversation is not so easy as people pinpoint that, okay, you just have to speak whatsoever comes. Your thoughts should be structured in a way the other person feel, yes, you do have a sense of speech, right? That we need to pressurize ourselves. Okay, there's a quote written on a bunker. Once I read it. You know, bunker. Whenever soldiers wants to travel from one place to other, they carry bunkers,
Okay.
right? The tanks. Yeah, that is called bunker. So it was
Mhm.
written that if you sweat a lot on field, you bleed less in war. That means if you put a lot of practice during your sessions or the warm up round, then
Mhm.
during your actual preparation or maybe on the final day of your execution, you are
Mhm.
able to. There are less chances of failing. So means sweat when you are practicing. So this time is a grilling time for you. You need to find out what kind of ways can be greatly for me. Maybe I need to work on my presentation skills. If not this, in your case, I believe you have sense. Whatsoever you say, you do know what to say, but some words are not there. Maybe you were trying to say through your presentation, you said that I would empathize with them, but you didn't use that,
Hmm.
right? The situation was the same. You said I would
Mhm.
advise them. You wanted to say you would give a feedback that what is actually going wrong.
Yes.
Words are not coming. Maybe
Hmm.
because it's a lack of practice in terms of vocabulary.
Yes.
Slowly, steadily develop this habit of reading at least a page, and it would do wonders for you. Okay, just dive deeper in this language. Let the magic of English sprinkle you all over. Okay, all right. Now we have last 2 minutes. Is there anything you want to say before we wrap up?
No, I have no any question. You told me that in the last session, whenever you will come in the session, so you can tell me about your happy moment.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. You didn't tell me in the middle. That's cheating.
But I can tell you within 1.5 minutes. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Shoot.
So, hmm. Actually, it's been so long that I'm having a session with you. So in these days, I relived a life with my friend. Actually, I went to market, and we were roaming in the market. Uh, in the rain, so it was so long that time roaming like this, and I felt so happy. This one is the first happy moment for me, and we had lots of conversation, and we were recalling so many past memories, and I think those 2 or 3 hours were also less for us to speak to talk more. And another one is that is I met with my niece, so this was my another happy moment.
Oh wow.
So
I met
these
with my niece. I met my niece.
I met my niece.
Hmm. With is used when both the people are you went there to meet that person up, right?
Mhm.
Meet is, let's suppose you decide you're using with, let's suppose you have decided something to do together. I'm doing this practice with you. We both are equally responsible and indulge in the practice. But when
Okay.
you went, when it is directed by you, then we say I went to meet my niece. Okay. And then
Mhm.
here you use two terms, speak and talk. What is the difference between speak and talk? Can you
Talk
guess?
means talk means I think we both are talking
We both are
and
speaking as well.
speaking as well. Yes, but talking, I think I know somewhere, but I think maybe I'm not able to explain it. Talking.
It's okay, relax. Both talk and speak means the same. In
Hmm.
Hindi, talk is equal to bolna, even speak is equal to bolna. When both
Hmm.
the terms are same, then why this Britishers or maybe the ones who were leading roads for this language said these two parts? Now it has relation with when it comes to your professional setting and your formal and informal setting. Informal setting, when you are in meeting, when you are in the presentation part, then we say speak. I need
Speak.
to speak to my manager,
Hmm.
means I need to share my opinions. So in every professional setup or business English, we say speak. We never say talk because talk is informal way of speech. You can use talk in terms of telling about your friends. I talk to my best friend. Then relatives. I talk to my cousin. Then in terms of any kind of informal setup, your friends, family, relatives, but not informal setup. In business English, we say speak. Okay,
Okay, okay. It's completely informally and formally. Formally we
informal
say
and
informally.
yes, that's all right.